problems. Look, the whole world's been in a car accident. And when that happens, your tendency, your time horizon is like this, right in your face. What do I need to do right now to survive? It's all fight or flight. And the people who are sort of getting their heads around this are beginning to extend their time horizon a little bit. When I talk to founders, CEOs, and owners to say, okay, first off, what's the vision of yourself? Let's go out 18 months. Okay, 18 months from now is going to be September of 2021. All right. Theoretically, at that point, a vaccine would have been developed because we're going to go in 8 months through the second wave of this pandemic with no vaccine. All right. That's going to happen come November when flu season starts again. We have to be mindful of that. Then we're going to go through the whole cycle again of whatever happens. I don't know what's going to happen. You get the whole summer, it slows down, and then we get the vaccine. It's got to get built. It's got to be designed. It's got to be tested. It's got to be produced, and it's got to be applied to people. Everyone's going to be standing in line to get that vaccine. And you're like, your fingers crossed it's going to work. Okay, that's what you have to try and do. So part of the question is, who do you want to be at the end of those 18 months? What kind of leader were you? When you look back, what kind of decisions did you make? Did you treat people with dignity and respect, even though you had to make difficult decisions? I don't think the concern in my mind, Joe, is going to be that people are all going to serve the same food. I think everyone's going to want to put their thumbprint on it to have their unique twist to it. It all may be chicken, but one's going to be chicken tikka, and the other one's going to be, pollo loco. Whatever it's going to be, it's going to be some differences. We're not going to lose our identity. But right now, we're in a world that's so disruptive that if you can keep your head about yourself and look forward over a longer time horizon, you can actually come out of this in a better place. It'll be different. We already are different. Our world will never be the same. This is going to make 9/11 look like a speed bump compared to how our world will have changed, because we're going to be mindful. I mean, we're talking about going to restaurants, and that's true. That's an important thing. What about the hotel industry? That's part of hospitality. Cruise ships, I don't know about that. That might be converted to floating hospitals. And when's the next time you're going to go to Europe? Those kind of things that's way out there in terms of what's going on. So it's going to be a significant change. And we already are effectively in a recession. There's no doubt about that. No one's spent any money. Who's got money? Okay. Anyone buy clothes lately? It's just not going to happen. Our priorities will shift for a long time. And then the way I look at it is, if I look at a consumer that's going to spend 18 months in sort of the state of fear and behavior change, and someone says it's safe to go out, what are the psychological, emotional changes that are going to have come about by then, and how are we going to do it? Now, I know that if you're under 25, you'll probably go run into a bar immediately, because like those idiots that were in spring break in Florida, rubbing up against each other, and told not to be. Look at New Orleans with Mardi Gras. That's like, holy shit. I mean, that's why New Orleans is in such trouble right now, because of the Mardi Gras. Those kind of things will really be a permanent sea change for us, that if we can begin to think about it, how do we sort of weave our way through this? Because we offer something that people can't get anywhere else. You said it earlier. It may be a virtual hug. It may be a namaste from afar, but you're going to ultimately hand them a piece of food or drink. They're going to put into their bodies to nourish them. That's going to make them feel better about what's going on. That's the advantage we have long-term over every other industry that's out there. They can't download food.